Hi Capricorn, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. Now please don't fast forward because I want to tell you about the pre-shuffle for you Capricorn. It was very, very specific. I kept getting repeating themes and cards, so I have to tell you what came through that pre-shuffle because I think it's really important. There's something about you needing to heighten your vitality. That was literally the card that came out first, and it came out with a card that said empowerment. So I feel like, you know, like heightening your vitality will lead to a greater sense of empowerment. But I feel like it's also about you taking control of your life. I feel like there's a need for more balance because the Restore Balance card came out. And then when I was working with the Queen of the Sun Oracle, the Vitality card came out. So you actually had two oracles with the word vitality. And it said heighten your vitality. So I don't know, it feels really significant. When I was using tarot and I was pre-shuffling light seers, it was actually the Two of Pentacles that came out. And that can talk to where perhaps you're juggling a lot at the moment. You might be working really hard, or you're trying to find balance, because in that particular deck, the Two of Pentacles are like this, right? So they're not balanced. So there could be that there's an area of your life that's not balanced. And I don't know if it's work-life balance, whether it's something that's affecting your health, or you're striving for balance or need to. Very strong theme that came through. We'll see if something different comes through the main reading, but I really wanted to share that. Now, also, before I start, can I say a massive thank you? I went on holiday, as many of you know if you're regular viewers, just a couple of weeks ago. And I went to Hamilton Island, and actually the morning that I woke up to fly out, I received a message saying that overnight I hit 100k subscribers. What a day. I mean, it was a Monday, best Monday I've had in a very long time. Getting on that plane, I was just buzzing. So I just want to say a huge thank you. This wouldn't be possible without you. The reason the channel's growing, Capricorn, is because you're liking, because you're commenting, and because you're subscribing. That's what's really making the channel grow. It brings me so much joy. I have a very busy corporate life, and this is my weekend hobby / passion, and it does take up a full day of my weekend. I'm not saying that, that to make you feel bad. I love it. This is my passion, my calling, and seeing the fact that you're enjoying the readings is pretty cool. Without further ado, though, let's figure out what this heighten your vitality is all about. We've got Be Spontaneous at the bottom of the deck. So the universe wants you to have a bit of fun, a bit of adventure, be more spontaneous. All right, let's see. Now, if I keep blinking, I'm struggling with allergies since returning. My eyes are constantly watering. So if I look like I'm crying, I'm not. It's just my eyes are watering. Two more shuffles. One more. All right, Capricorn, bottom of the deck, culmination of vision. So there could be like a vision really starting to come together. You might really be getting clear about something in your life. Things might really be coming together. You might have a lot of clarity about your future, about something in specific. We've got a theme around a potential gateway. Very nice. So you can see there's a bit of a portal or a gateway opening. So we'll see if the Wheel of Fortune comes through the tarot, but there's a positive potential gateway. I feel like your intuition knows that something might be manifesting in the near future. Be guided by your intuition. Yeah, as I say that, I pull the intuition card. What is your intuition telling you at the moment, Capricorn? Is it you're starting to realize that maybe there's an opportunity coming your way? Let's get one more from that deck, Capricorn. We've got Let Love Be Your Beacon. Okay, so you're showing up as needing to lead with your heart here. Look at this, nice energies. In the split, you've got laughter. So themes around being more spontaneous, themes around having fun, laughter, letting love be your beacon. And I feel like that's what's drawing this potential gateway. Let's work with the next oracle. Claim your sovereignty. Okay, I definitely feel that you're needing to step into your power because you had the empowerment card and then this. This is about I really feel, taking control of a situation in your life and finding or restoring balance, heightening your vitality. So good time to look at your diet, good time to look at your fitness regime, how you're balancing work life. Are you having enough fun, enough play, Capricorn? Are you too focused on the hustle? Let's see. Capricorn. One more, please. All right, bottom of the deck. We've got you needing to guard your inner child here. First card out of this deck, Capricorn. Remember who you are. So claim your sovereignty and remember who you are, and empowerment. Very strong themes coming through, Capricorn. Okay, let's get one more from this deck. We have the new moon in Leo this week as well, which is a beautiful time to manifest. And we've got Prowl with Confidence, Capricorn. I like seeing this for you. We are seeing the theme, I reckon, around, I mean, it's not a line, right? I don't think it is. It's a lioness, isn't it? Anyway, definitely there's a theme around being confident, stepping into your power, remembering exactly who you are, and claiming your sovereignty. I've got in the split you needing to tell your story. No, who else pulled that? There was another sign. It might have been Leo or Taurus. I can't remember. One of the two of them. And that can sometimes show up when, some of you might have a desire to write. There could be a book that's on your heart. There could be the need to open up to someone, to have a conversation. It could be talking about your past or your story. But it's definitely coming through. One more oracle. Yep, there you go. Nourishment. Capricorn, they want you to take a look at what you're nourishing your body, mind, and soul. And I say the three. To me, this is not about, Capricorns needing to eat more high vibrational foods. For me, it's much broader than that. It's about perhaps looking at your work-life balance. Maybe it is around introducing an exercise routine. Maybe it is around meditation. Maybe it's about looking at, behaviors. So sometimes it could be social media draining you, looking at what's showing up in your stories. Is it adding value to your life? So this is about looking at it holistically. Very nice. All right, let's see. Now I've combined here, Capricorn, the Queen of the Sun and the Queen of the Moon oracles. Let's see what wants to come through for you today. Capricorn. All right, first card, progression. So we've got a theme around progression, and at the bottom of the deck, I've got reflection. So I don't know, are you reflecting on something at the moment, or your life overall? Are you thinking about whether or not something is progressing? Is there a theme around progression? Let's pull one more card, Capricorn. I really feel like there is an area of your life that is progressing well, but maybe there's also a need for more balance, okay? Yep, you're weaving your magic at the moment. Very creative energy weaving. Whatever you're weaving or working on or creating, I feel like things are progressing well. And maybe that's been your focus. And maybe there is a need, as I say, for more balance and to focus on your body, mind, and soul. Because I have gotten a split will. So you feel like you're very focused, very determined, or else you're needing to exercise your will. At the moment, I'm going to get one extra, Capricorn. Blossoming. Yeah, okay, so there is something blossoming here. You've got two very, very similar themes, Capricorn. So you're starting to see progress in something, whether it's a new skill that you've taken up, whether it's something that you're creating or writing. I've said to you before, some of you could be artists as well. But yeah, either way, whatever you're working on is definitely progressing nicely. Bottom of the deck, you've got a dream. Star card on the bottom of the deck, Aquarius energy. You could be connected to an Aquarius. You could have a strong placement. The Star card can talk about realizing our dreams, realizing our potential in life. It can talk about needing to retain that sense of hope, faith, and optimism. But this does show me that Capricorn has a dream, something that they're trying to manifest. And I feel you're on the fast track to it with the Star card. Capricorn. One more shuffle, please. All right, bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. You might feel that life is coming at you at the moment. You might be saying, you know what, I just need some peace. Look how this person has put themselves in a bubble and they're quietly meditating. Even though, you know, Seven of Wands is fire, even though there's like an intense energy around them, they're in this protective bubble. So I don't know if you're needing to do that in order to restore your balance, or if that's currently the energy you're in. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords can connect to anxiety, sleepless nights. And I do see an Ace of Pentacles. Whether or not you're worried that something is not going to manifest, the Ace of Pentacles suggests it will. It could be a dream opportunity of some kind. It could be a solid new beginning in some area. It could be a sum of money that you're stressing you out. Queen of Cups, you really want something. I like it because what it's saying is, Capricorn, you need to let love be your beacon, whether you're a man or a woman. Queen of Cups is a very loving, compassionate, caring energy. And I really feel that you are definitely leading with your heart right now. Could also be dealing with a water sign or have a strong placement. Eight of Swords, you're stressing about something, overthinking something. 8 and 9 of Swords, Capricorn. You know, the swords relate to the mind and our thoughts. The 8 of Swords is the monkey mind. The 9 of Swords is when it's really getting to a point that it's affecting our mental health. It's maybe even affecting our sleep. It could also be that you're nurturing or soothing someone who's in that energy. If you could be dealing with an air sign, and you might be really, you know, showing compassion and love to that person. So you're going to have to take it where it fits. It's either you're needing to receive love, maybe going through a tough time, or else you could be giving it. But this Queen of Cups is really leading with the heart, and that's what I'm seeing here. There's definitely a need for more rest. And to protect, like we have got, you know, a theme around protection, and you did have guard your inner child. That really feels like that for me with the 4 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. I mean, look at the illustration in this deck. You know, 4 of Swords can connect to needing more rest. Because I definitely feel like some of you might not be sleeping. So someone here needs more rest. They definitely should make time for some nana naps, in my opinion. Some afternoon naps, or getting to bed early, looking at your sleep cycle, your sleep routine. All right, let's get the next 3. I feel like something is not manifesting yet, and that's what's stressing you out. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups, wow. Capricorn, look at this. Let love be your beacon. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. That's pretty much that in a nutshell. You know, all aces connect to new potential. You've got potential gateway. There could be a potential gateway where a dream comes true or manifests. Something that your heart really wants here with the Queen of Cups and Ace of Cups. You know, the cups can talk about love, friendship. They can also talk about our dreams as well. So some of you, this is like a dream that you really want to manifest in the 3D. Let's get the heartbeat of Capricorn's reading. Strength. So what the universe is saying is strength is required at the moment. Confidence is required at the moment. And then we've got 5 of Pentacles. So there's definitely some challenges that Capricorn is facing at the moment. This can talk about feeling like you're lacking the money, the resources. It can say you're not feeling like you're good enough or you have enough. This is about a scarcity, feeling of scarcity in some area of your life. You know, all 5s connect to challenge. You know, like there could be something around a feeling of isolation here as well. Alone in the struggle. Because the struggle is real, and the heartbeat of the reading is strength. So you're being tested at the moment in life with the strength and the Five of Pentacles. But stay strong. Eight of Cups. I mean, some of you, it's the strength to walk away. Or to move towards what your heart truly desires is what I just heard. I feel like you're moving in the direction of where your heart is pulling you. Now, the Eight of Cups, yes, it can be walking away, but it can be where you're searching for more love, you're searching for more happiness, you're searching for more meaning. It's like, I've not found it yet, but you have. It's like, let love be your beacon. Follow your heart, Capricorn. And have the strength and confidence to do that. Now, that decision could create a tower in your life. So there could be a foundation. And for some of you, it could be walking away from a team. Three of Pentacles can be a team that you work with, a collaboration, working with others. It could be a friendship. It could be a creative project that you're working on. There could be a tower moment connected to your decision to move in a new direction, to go where your heart is leading you. Okay, let's get the last three. There's an innocence to you, Capricorn, but people underestimate your fortitude and your strength. Because I'm feeling the energy, right? I'm seeing the Lamb, innocence, right? But then you see the Lion, strength, courage. You know, so there is something about balancing that. And people, I think, underestimate you. Bottom of the deck, I've got the Lovers. I'm going to have to cover it a bit because I keep getting age restrictions from the cards. Gemini energy. So there is a choice. And I feel like there could be a relationship that's part of this. Or maybe you're just in a relationship. It could be that, you know, you and your partner are very connected at this time with the Lovers. But Lovers can talk about choices that you're making. And I feel like you're making a choice to follow your heart. But it might mean leaving a situation or a team or a person behind. Okay, we've got Judgment with you. Capricorn, oh, and it made me see this card, Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely ending something. It's a big decision, Capricorn. This is not a wee one, okay? This is like your heart is awakening to what you truly want. Let's get the last three. Look how that's not unsplitting. Can you see that? It's like the cards won't let me push them together. Seven of Swords. I feel like someone might have been deceptive. Two of Swords. Last card. Four of Cups. Yeah, strong theme here. Why is it taking me to that card? Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior next to the Lovers. Okay, let's talk about it. The last three cards, Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, Four of Cups. Quite an interesting combination, really. I feel like spirit, and I say spirit because I'm looking at the birds taking the wool off of someone's eyes, right? So there's something around someone needing to see the truth, and the universe trying to get someone to see the truth of someone. And Seven of Swords can be a person who's not acting from a place of integrity. At its worst, Seven of Swords can be the lying, cheating, stealing. It can be a deceptive energy. Sometimes when it's paired with the Two of Swords, it can be avoidance. So I don't know if there is an avoidance here by you or someone else. Four of Cups is someone not happy. I can see that you're wanting to move in the direction of what's going to make you happy. That's the best thing that I can say here in the reading. Four of Cups is, like feeling fed up, not happy, discontent, bored, no longer happy is what I just heard. And then the universe is like, I feel you. I know that you're not happy. And I'm going to give you this Ace of Cups. So it's like the universe is hearing the cry of your heart. They know exactly what you want, Capricorn. And you are definitely having this potential gateway, whether it is for new love, whether it is new friendship, whether it is pursuing a new dream, because that's where your heart is pulling you. But it's going to take strength. It's not going to be easy. But you have to do what's right for you. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Quite a deep reading. But the biggest theme is strength is required and follow your heart. Love and light. Bye, guys.